Hi, welcome to Take 5, live from Ibiza. And today I'd like to invite you to set as an intention to let go of control and accept things as they are coming to you as the universe has our backs. And maybe we don't know the reason of whatever it's happening, but it's always for our best. So I invite you to contemplate on this intention and let's begin our class, and we'll attempt to use all the background noises. I have the ocean near me, you probably hear it throughout the video, but also there are the noises of the city, and sometimes there are people passing by, sometimes there are dogs barking. As I said it, and some dog barked. Anyway, so let's go to our mats and close eyes, relax, and we're gonna be shortly. Find a comfortable sitting position with a straight spine and begin tuning into the breath. Where is the breath today in this moment? See if you can move it a little bit lower, expanding the belly on inhalation, and then belly goes towards the spine on exhalation. And come up with an intention. It might be the one that I suggested, let go of control, or just let go. Or it might be a different one. When you set an intention, try to remind yourself that intention throughout the class as many times as you can remember, bringing yourself into the present moment through the breath. Breath first, then intention. Always say it in present times, is versus will or whatever else. Breathe in and breathe out. Begin relaxing the shoulders and the arms and the hands. Relax all the core and chest and thighs. Notice any tension on your face, jaw muscles, maybe the space between the eyebrows or the jaw. Relax the thighs and knees and ankles and feet. Once again, tuning into the environment, hear all the noises that are surrounding you, that are coming from your device. Use them as the focus versus distraction. And maybe you do feel the ocean. Hear and feel. With your mind's eye, see this beautiful place where I'm at right now. It's these beautiful islands that has mountains and beaches, beautiful people, good music, beautiful weather. Everyone is happy. I invite you to be part of this community. Just being happy, being present. Inhale your hands above the head and float them down on exhalation as you move the belly outwards on inhalation, filling up the lungs with the air, kind of like a pitcher with water. Inhalation, hands above the head, exhalation, floating them down. Repeat your intention again, in present time. On the next inhale, interlace fingers above the head with palms up. Tilt towards the left. Send the breath all the way down, more on the right side of the lungs. Back to neutral and towards the right. Inhaling all the way down, more on the left side of the lungs. Inhale yourself back up and twist towards the left. Try to do 80% of the twist and not 100, as you want to expand and elongate and not shrink towards the side that you're going for. Back to neutral and rotate towards the right. Sending the breath all the way down. Back to neutral, flow the arms down and move into tabletop. So each time we are on the hands, we put any kind of a weight onto the hands. We want to spread fingertips wide or be on the fists to protect the wrists. Cat-cow, inhale, the head and tail going up towards the sky. Exhale, push the mat away with the ankles and hands and curve the spine. And just keep floating with the breath. Remember, at any time your breath becomes restricted throughout the practice, you want to either back up from the pose, not be so deep in it, or just don't hold it as long. Also, elbows are always shy of lock to protect the joints. Inhale, left leg behind you, up in the air. And then make sure it's going away from both of the shoulders and you're not collapsed towards the left or the right, but it's equally away from both shoulders. Elevate the leg higher, elevate the face, and then exhale, curve the spine and move the knee towards the chin and the face towards the knee. Do this a few times with the breath, full breath. And remember to extend the leg as much as possible away from both shoulders equally. Back to tabletop on all fours and extend the right leg behind you, equally away from both shoulders, and lift it up higher. Lift up the face, and the same thing on this side, knee towards the face, face towards the knee, and curve the spine. Exhale. Keep the flow here on this side as well. With the breath. Find yourself into a tabletop, and then from there sit on towards the heels and move into child's pose. Hands forward, actively pulled away from the sitting bones. Maybe sending the breath on the backs of the lungs at this point. And when you're ready, transition through the tabletop and cut the toes, lift up downward facing dog and begin pedaling the feet one at a time. Walk the feet towards the hands, find yourself in forward fold and hanging there loosely with the hands like a rock doll. If your hands are too long, maybe grab opposite elbows, moving left and right. One vertebra at a time, lifting up. Find yourself on the top and do a couple of shoulder rolls. Inhale, hands above the head. Exhale, forward fold. Place the hands on the mat, spread fingertips, and then move into plank. Shoulders away from the ears, elbows in towards the body, write the breath down. Inhale into up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keep pedaling both heels one at a time. Look forward, move the left foot forward towards the hands. Plant the right heel for support and leading with the face and hands. Elevating warrior one, strong core. Straighten the front leg and fold over it. Inhale, lift up, back into warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Notice if your hands are on the same level. Sometimes one is higher. Notice if you're leaning forward, or you can straighten a little, straighten the torso. Inhale, left arm up towards the sky. Hold. Left elbow goes towards the left thigh, right hand overhead. Right fingertips away from the right heel. And then look underneath the right arm. Inhale, warrior one. Bring kneeling hands, downward facing dog, elevate the left leg behind you. Back to regular downward facing dog. Inhale into plank. Elbows in, write the breath down. Inhale to up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward, right foot forward towards the hands, plant left heel for support, elevating arms, warrior one. Straighten the front leg and fold over. Inhale back into warrior one. To the side, warrior two. Notice if arms are on the same level. Inhaling right arm up towards the sky. Left arm overhead, right elbow onto the right thigh. Left fingertips away from left heel. Look underneath the left arm. Inhale back into warrior two. Warrior one. Windmilling hands down, elevating the right leg behind us. Inhale into plank with 3 long breaths. Go down into chaturanga on 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, all dog or cobra. Downward facing dog, relax. At this time, both of the heels are moving into the direction of the earth. Extending the backs of the legs real good. Pushing the mat away, looking at your navel and chest towards the thighs. Walk or jump the feet towards the hands. Hanging there in a forward fold. Moving left and right. If your background noises here, remember to use them to center more into the practice, elevating one vertebra at a time. Couple shoulder rolls at the end. Inhaling hands above the head. And forward fold again. Hands on the mat. Jump or walk the feet into plank. Chaturanga. Write the breath down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale into plank and side plank on the left side, so right arm elevates. Option here, right leg can elevate. Another option, right leg down, left knee down. See what's available for you today. And then back to downward facing dog. Inhale into plank. Ride the breath down, elbows in. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down facing dog. Once again, inhale into plank on the right side this time. Elevate the left arm. Option, elevate the left leg. Another option, left leg down, right knee down. Back to plank, and from there, downward facing dog. Walk the feet towards the hands and peel yourself back up into standing. Shift the weight into your right leg. Begin detaching the left one from the ground and maybe place the left foot somewhere under the right knee or above the right knee. As long as it's not on top of the knee, it's fine. And also notice if you're leaning kind of collapsing to one side, you want to have the right leg strong as a tree trunk. Strong core. Begin growing the tree branches. Hug the left knee. Open the left knee towards the left. Counter with the right arm towards the right. Option, get hold of your toes. Very slowly, don't use momentum, but use mindfulness. Very slowly, bringing the leg back towards you and kicking it back, slow, as you're moving the arms forward into warrior three. Full breath.
Very slowly lift yourself up and get a hold of the left ankle. Kicking the left leg back, right arm forward. Oopsie. If you lose balance, slowly getting back into it. When you're ready, exit. Walk it out. Maybe a couple of ankle rows with the right ankle. While you're doing the rows, you're already kind of grounding through the left leg. Place the right foot on the left ankle, or maybe above the knee, or maybe on the left hip, whatever. It's your sweet spot. Notice if your body is collapsing to one side, you want to be lifting it up. Strong core. Elevating the tree branches. Hugging the right knee. Open the right knee towards the right. Counter with the left arm. Maybe grab the hold of the toes. Especially if you did on the other side, try it here as well. Come back to your intention from the beginning of the class. And very slowly bring the leg towards you and then kick it back as you move forward with the arms into warrior 3. Next, we're lifting ourselves up and getting the hold of the right ankle. Left arm forward, right leg back. Dancer. And when you're ready, exiting very slow. Walk it out, do a couple rows with the right ankle, left ankle, the one that we were standing on. Inhale, arms above the head. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands on the mat and get into plank. Push back into downward facing dog. Once again into plank. Chaturanga, ride the breath down. Exhale. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot up towards the sky and then left knee forward. Insert the back toes to the right leg and then move into pigeon. Begin walking the hands forward, perhaps. Lowering yourself, perhaps. Very slowly begin lifting up. Get a hold of the right ankle and maybe bring the ankle towards you. and breathe. If you feel like it, maybe get the right foot into the crease of the right elbow, maybe even interlace hands. For me, it's just a little too much today. I'm extremely tight in the legs. Very slowly letting go of the right foot. Making transition into a downward facing dog and elevate the left leg back up. Flare it towards the right and then move into backwards downward facing dog. Left foot down, left arm up. Back to regular downward facing dog, elevating right leg this time. And then right leg forward, knee forward. Untuck the back toes, pigeon and begin lowering. Maybe walk the hands forward. Relax and breathe. Remind yourself your intention from the beginning of the class. Repeat it 3 times in your head in present time. Right leg is definitely tighter in my case because I drove a bunch. If you notice differences between any of the sides throughout several classes, practices, then it would make sense, it will be more balancing for you to spend more time on the tighter side. With no judgment, just assessing the situation and see what's going on, observing. It will make you more mindful for other things in your life, to observe non-judgmentally and just accept them as they are and maybe act accordingly. When you're ready to exit, lifting up and elevating the left ankle. Maybe grabbing it with the left hand, maybe placing it in the crease of the elbow, maybe interlacing the hands with right arm above the head. Bring the left ankle towards you. Very slowly begin letting it go and find your way into downward facing dog and elevate the right leg this time and flare it towards the left. And then place it all the way to the right and elevate the right arm, opening the heart chakra. Breathe in, breathe out. When you're ready, find yourself in a downward facing dog. Walk the feet towards the hands and sit. Elevate the feet and try to not bend the spine, not curving it. Straight spine, elevating the feet. Move the feet forward, straightening the legs and moving the arms with the palms up to receive energy. See if you can make it flatter, laying back. still send the breath all the way down to the bottoms of the lungs. Hug the knees, but keep them hovered from the ground. Straight spine. Let's do this once again, and you can always back up if you feel like any kind of shaking or the breath is restricted or anything like that. Just back up. This is going to be backing up. Moving into the pose would be straightening the legs, extending the arms, and leaning back using core. At the same time, the breath flows all the way down. Once again, hug the knees, hovering, strong straight spine. Place the feet together and place them on the mat about a foot away from your sitting bones. Maybe use the elbows to move the knees towards the ground. Straighten the legs in front of you and keep your arms for support next to you. Maybe remove the meat from your sitting bones. And then lean towards the toes with the face. You don't want to curve the spine just yet here. Kind of like in downward facing dog. Imagine I walk behind you and I press in between your shoulder blades. It makes you move forward versus down. What the heck was that? All kinds of stuffs. Use the breath to get you closer towards the toes. And when you're ready, inhale yourself up. And then stretch the legs like 80%. Move forward again with the face. Full breath. Notice differences between the sides, left or right leg. Just notice. Carry yourself back up and square your torso towards the left leg, and then move towards the left leg with the face. Carry yourself back up and square towards the right foot with the torso. And then move towards the right foot with the face. Inhale yourself back up. And then move towards the middle. And then this time begin sliding the hands down the ankles. A curious fact, when they're doing the garbage in Spain, they're doing it at night. I thought that's pretty smart. I guess to avoid traffic and not to disturb all the pedestrians. Here begin curving the spine. So face forward and face towards the earth at the same time. Begin walking the hands from the ankles forward. As you reach in with the fingertips, reaching forward. Too fast, too soon. Use the breath to relax into the pose. Inhale to gain length. Exhale to relax in the pose. When you're ready, walk the hands back towards you. With the help of the hands, gather your legs together and place them in front of you. And make a little bit of distance between them. Maybe a fist, two fists, or a foot away from each other. And then again, move towards the toes with the face, but also walk the hands forward and begin curving the spine and eventually moving the face towards into the direction in between the legs. And breathe. And when you're ready, begin elevating yourself. Hug the knees and lay down on the mat, moving left and right, massaging the spine with your knees. Getting warm, getting cold, getting warm, getting cold. Come back to your intention and from the beginning of the class and repeat it 3 times in your head in present time. Drop the knees towards the left and elevate the right arm and then place it behind you and look towards the right fingertips. Inhale the knees towards the chest, moving left and right again, and then drop them towards the right, elevating the left arm and behind you and look towards the left fingertips. Towards the chest. Moving left and right. And then begin relaxing the feet away from you. I'm just going to get the phone with me for the meditation part, so that way I don't have to yell. Not yell.